everybody, it's Michelle Joy, and I'm here to help you live a more joyful life. We're doing another fibromyalgia video, and today is all about living with fibro. Fibromyalgia affects 10 million people in the US alone, and 3 to 6% of the world's population, according to the National Fibromyalgia Association. Shelley from the blog Chronic Mom said to creakyjoints.org, "Fibromyalgia is the best fake disease ever. I get to lie in bed all day. I get to see my doctor every month. I get to take handfuls of meds that cost a lot and seem to do very little. I don't have to socialize. And I get to mooch off of loved ones instead of working. Aren't I just the luckiest person in the world?" Obviously, she's being sarcastic, but that's pretty accurate to how a lot of people with fibromyalgia live each day. If you have ever struggled to wake from after being sedated for surgery, that is what my routine feels like most mornings. This was said by Carissa Nashana Sikora on practicalpainmanagement.com. Some people, including some doctors, don't believe fibromyalgia is real. This makes it even harder for chronic pain patients and those of us who suffer with fibromyalgia to get help we need when sometimes we're not believed that we're even sick. We don't look sick, so sometimes it's hard for people to understand that we are. Here are some suggestions from others with fibro from the creakyjoints.org article. Take a very hot bath, says Joe W. Exercise, but not too much, says Amy R. Clean in bursts. Stop while you still feel good or get a terrible flare again, says Amy. Be flexible with your career goals. Amy says sometimes you may have had career goals that had a more physical aspect to them, and that may not be something you can do anymore. Andrea P. says, laugh every day. Amy P. says, deep six the donuts. Amy P. also says, sprinkle turmeric on your food. And prioritize your sleep. Amy P. also suggests trying yoga classes, especially hot yoga. Melanie G. says, buy an electric blanket. Think of 3 words, cats, chocolate, and coffee, says Rachel M. But I do want to make a note. If caffeine triggers you and your pain, please don't drink the coffee and maybe avoid the chocolate. But I do agree that cuddles with animals, especially cats in my case, a little sweet treat, and warm beverages go great with books and are a great escape. Rachel M. also suggests binging Netflix to distract yourself. Amy says, don't compare yourself to normal people. It sets you up for disappointment. Kara Jean O says, don't compare yourself to other patients either. We all have a different journey. Carol Jean O also says, switch up your meds. Sometimes things that are working for you for a while stop working, or your body gets used to them, and you need to change to a new med to actually get more help. I know my body does that a lot, and it's very frustrating, but when you find meds that work again, it feels great. Lisa T says, keep a trigger journal. Knowing what triggers your pain helps you to avoid it in the future. It might be food, environment, pressure, like barometric pressure. Just the more you know, the more prepared you can be. Lisa T also suggests doing your physical therapy. If you have it, she has rheumatoid arthritis and found that the PT for that helped her fibro as well. Not all of us have PT, but I think that goes under the earlier category of do some exercise, but not too much. And Jennifer L. says, consider a CBD tincture. Do's and don'ts from everyday health. Do listen to your body. Rest is good. Don't always put others first. You need to put yourself first sometimes. Do make good use of the energy you have. Don't overdo it on good days. Do learn to say no. We can't do everything, even if we want to. Don't just sit around. Yoga and walking are encouraged. Do keep your mind busy. Sometimes we need to distract ourselves. Don't focus on fibromyalgia. Just focusing on it more can make us stress about it more and frustrate us more and just intensify our unhappiness with our predicament and disease. Do ask for help. It's okay to ask for help. We don't have to do everything on our own. Even those of you watching that don't have fibromyalgia, ask for help. There's professional help, and we could all use just a helping hand on occasion. Don't be afraid to ask. Don't clam up. If you're feeling things, let your friends and family know. If you're struggling to do something, let them know. They may be able to help or suggest ways that it would be easier for you, and hopefully they understand how fibromyalgia works and suggest helpful things. Do stick to a schedule. That's what I'm trying to do. I've got this very detailed schedule, which is a little bit more detailed than this, but I have to reprint it out. And I'm trying to stick to my schedule today and continue on with it, because if I just don't follow a schedule, I'm gonna wind up in bed a lot most of the day because I'm tired and I hurt and I just want to lay there, even though that's some of the don'ts. But it's so much more comfortable. Don't listen to negativity. You don't need that in your life. Try not to listen to your own mind's negativity. Change that into anything positive you can. Or distract yourself. Do question your doctor. Make sure you ask lots of questions of doctors who are skilled in working with fibromyalgia. If you don't have a doctor that's skilled, you definitely should be questioning their advice and asking if they know someone who is skilled in helping you with your fibro. Don't shut down. It doesn't help you. It often makes things worse. Even though we want to hide in our bed all day, doing things, being social, following our schedules, these are all good things to do. Yeah, you may feel like you can't be very social, but maybe your friend can come over and you guys can talk while you lay on the couch. Or you could watch a Netflix show together. Or a movie. I'm including the links that I pulled information from in the description below. And there's also some good ones that are like almost a narrative of people's day with fibromyalgia and how that goes. There wasn't really a way to incorporate that into the video, but I do think they were useful to read and suggest that you read them. I really hope that you enjoyed this video and that it was informative. I hope you learned something. If you have any comments or questions, please leave them below. I'd love to make sure I'm doing videos on things you want to know, because I'm learning, so just point me where I need to learn and we'll learn together. Please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and if you haven't already, press that bell icon for notifications every time I post. I put out other content every Monday at 10 a.m. and my fibromyalgia content at 10 a.m. on Wednesdays. Can't wait to see you during the next one. Bye!